This is for Aquarius placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles and pick which side of the story you're on and flip the gender. What's going on for the overall energy for Aquarius for June 2025? June for Aquarius 2025. So we got the Fool, number 38. And then we have number 33 with condition. Somebody could be a life path 33 or 6, 11 or 2. Somebody could be born on the 11th or the 2nd, the 8th, the 13th as well, or the 4th, or a life path 4, a life path 8. But there's some type of, I gotta cover this because damn. There's some type of fertility, growth, and expansion and abundance that comes at the expense of something. Because you see how, like, she's holding on to the tree branch. There's all these apples, these fruits, this grass, these trees, but yet her arm she's bound to the tree. So there's something that you, with the Fool here, you could be breaking free from. Or you're being called to not be so gullible or naive, because something may look really promising, but at what expense? Okay? Something comes with conditions that you may not be okay with if you really knew. Hold on. Just this one. Oh, wait. Oops. So just make sure whatever contracts or whatever you're agreeing to with people or to do with somebody, it doesn't come with some type of condition. Or at least you need to know the conditions first so you don't get blindsided. What's the Fool? A divine time to start fresh. Counterproductive repetition. Smirks and eye rolls are being given. You know better. And when you know better, you do better, period. This card invites you to examine your surroundings. Ask yourself the necessary questions. Are you engaging in Are you engaging in productive activity? Are you entertaining healthy relationships? Are you ignoring undeniable deal breakers? Are you prioritizing your best interests? Are you moving with caution? Are you bending your moral code to hold space for the undeserving? Are you accommodating special needs for those who don't think twice about your comfort? Are you seeking adornment from an outside source? Are you being honest with yourself? Are you repeating habitual patterns that do not elevate you? Are you pretending to be glad about the shortcomings you receive? This card encourages you to strive for improvement. Yeah. Because I really do feel like something comes with conditions. This could be pleasure, this could be sex, this could be connection, it could be money. There's something that comes with conditions. It could be fame, it could be attention, it could be a sense of community. There's something that, or belonging, something comes with a condition. So you guys are being called to ask yourself like, is whatever I'm giving my body, time, money, energy, presence to, is it deserving? Is this person deserving? Are they worthy? And does this align with my moral code? Like, what are the conditions of me participating in this or involving myself in this or doing this? Whether this is work, connection, love, whatever based. Okay. So, what's the Fool here for Aquarius for June? Aquarius placements. Okay, the Justice, Libra energy. I speak my truth and fairness to myself. This one is to come out in reverse. Make sure you're not bending your integrity or going against your integrity. Make sure you're not lying to yourself or trying to convince yourself of something that you know doesn't really suit well with you, because there are consequences for your actions and your choices. And you won't have anybody to blame but yourself. I feel like you guys are at a place where maybe you're like, ugh, I'm tired of being responsible. Why can't I just have fun? Why can't I just, why does that person or these people get to just be reckless or get to just, be the fool and I can't? That you are who you are. Maybe your mission is bigger. Maybe your path is different. Maybe your lessons are different. Who knows? Maybe your purpose is different. Some people can get away with certain things, and some people just can't. Yeah, Knight of Swords. I choose my battles carefully. So you guys are being called to just, everything is cause and effect. If you put yourself in a messy situation, don't be mad or don't be shocked when there's mess in return. If you put yourself in a compromising situation, don't be surprised at how it turns out. If you put the hand on a hot stove and you get burned, don't be surprised or don't be mad about you getting burned. Okay, what's the Fool for Aquarius? Yeah, Ten of Swords. I see the truth in this ending. So some of you guys could be coming out of a situation where you were being the fool. You were kind of being naive, gullible, going against your morals, your integrity, over compromising or compromising your self-worth, your standards for like pleasure, fun, money, whatever it is. Ten of Swords, Gemini Sun. What else? Something could be, but something is, hold on. Eight of Wands, Garnet. I manifest multiple opportunities. As painful as something may be, there was a lesson in this about cause and effect. Again, how choices have consequences. How when we don't ask ourselves the proper questions, when we don't, check in with ourselves, we can make a fool of ourselves, or we can kind of go against our standards, our morals, our integrity, and we can end up betraying ourselves, putting ourselves in situations that, had we just checked in and been honest with, we would have known from the beginning it was not going to serve us. So sometimes when we get betrayed by people, we betray ourselves first, and that creates the gateway. We betray ourselves first by not being honest with ourselves, seeing what we want to see, going against our morals, our integrity, and that creates the gateway for people to betray us. It makes it easy. What's the Fool? The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You can have fire placement somewhere in your chart, or Pisces. I'm naturally creative. What's Ten of Swords here for Aquarius? Somebody here could be like a stripper or dancer. Somebody also could be like a lawyer or something as well, a leader of some kind. Yeah, Four Wands. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. So there's something ending around you, Aquarius, possibly. But it's for a reason. It's so you guys can start over. Something's going to be a blessing in disguise. And I did this reading. This came up when I did this for you guys, I believe in March. I did a March reading for you guys. I think you need to go back and watch that. The Fool. Five of Cups. Yeah, something may be disappointing. Mars and Scorpio. I will move forward when the time is right. Yeah, there could have been something that you were hoping to hold on to, something that brought a sense of stability, familiarity, but it came with some type of condition. Like maybe you wanted to stay with your child's father or mother, but it comes with feeling mentally restricted. It comes with not being able to trust them. It comes with trauma. It comes with some type of abuse, mind games, or you wanted to date somebody or whatever, but it comes with them ghosting you. You wanted to be intimate with somebody, but yeah, the sex could be good, but they don't, in between that and outside of that, they don't give you anything else. So something that you could be doing or that you was investing in or connecting to could have came with some type of condition that would have kept you guys stagnant, stuck, or it did. Justice. Yeah, something didn't bring you guys peace with the Four Swords here, that came out in reverse. Jupiter and Libra. I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. Something could have also drained you guys. Something could have drained your energy, your vitality. It could have taken a hit to your self-esteem. It could have really had you in your head feeling really uncertain with the moon here. Some of you guys could have lost sleep over something or someone. This could have something to do with like your money, a mother figure, Queen of Pentacles, your stability, your health. Four Swords. Four of Swords. That's too many. Four of Swords. Eight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. I'm telling you guys, there's something that could have been bringing y'all a lot of anxiety, or you're getting out of your head, or you will be. Eight of Cups, Saturn and Pisces. I accept my situation without resistance. Yeah, and Seven of Pentacles. I trust my ideas and my direction. Saturn and Taurus. Again, the Fool here twice. Okay, I am guided and protected on my life journey. I feel like some of you guys are feeling pushed out or pushed away from something. You may feel like you're being forced to walk away from something that you could have invested in for a long time. Okay, or a place you've been at for a while, something that you've been doing for a while, someone that you've been with for a while. Okay, something that you could have invested a lot of time, money, and energy into, years into, months into. You could feel like you're being pushed out of it. It may not feel fair to you, but it's really for you guys to have it's really so you can embark on a new beginning. The crystals you may want to use could be clear quartz, purple amethyst, sodalite, green aventurine, citrine, carnelian, or red jasper. Queen of Wands. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Angel Oracle Quartz. I know the right person waits until I'm ready. Some of you guys could have been dealing with somebody that could have been wishy-washy. Somebody here could have been very like hot and cold with you. They could have been sleeping around. Yeah, Page of Cups. This person could have been younger than you, or they could have been pretty immature. This person could have felt like you were gullible and naive. They could have been really manipulative. I feel like there's a chapter that's closing out with this person. Yeah, Ten of Swords to the Ace of Swords and the World card. Yeah, it's something in the Death card. Something is definitely over. Or some of you guys didn't follow your heart in a situation. You could have been idolizing something. I just feel like you're being called to evaluate situations. So you're not left feeling like a victim or feeling depleted or feeling misused and abused or stuck. Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Sun here. I am optimistic and appreciate all I have. You or somebody can have Leo in their chart. You could be seeing something very clearly about a person, and you could be calling this person out on it. Even if you're not, it's like you're like, you see it clearly. Somebody here can't backtrack, they can't backslide. Hey, Divine Jane. I feel like somebody was only offering passion. They could have been really in their ego. They didn't really offer anything substantial. They could have also been in their ego. I feel like you see somebody very clearly. What's the Sun here? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. I am open to opportunities for personal growth. I feel like somebody here was, I feel like this person or this situation is actually here to teach you something. You wasn't really meant to stick around. It doesn't, and sometimes people feel like they're owed something. They're owed a person. They're owed a place. They're owed a thing because they chose to put in so much time, years, and effort and money into it. And it's like, sometimes the universe does not care how much you want something, how much you've invested. If it's time for you to go, if it's time for you to let something or someone go, you will be forced to do that. Something was meant to, somebody here needs to see something, not from a lens of, well, I was here first, or I invested this into that, so, why do I have to leave? Or I've been here for this long, why do I have to be the one to leave? It's because it's time for you to start over somewhere else, or be with someone else, or heal, or just start something new, start something different. The Page of Pentacles, this could even be about, like, some of you guys could be starting a new fitness regimen. You could be getting back, you could be getting in a gym, you could be eating better. Yeah, some of you guys could be studying something new with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like there's something about yourself, your vitality, your energy, your confidence that you could be recognizing or gaining back. Especially if your energy was being harvested or poured into something or someone or a place that just didn't really bring you the stability, the safety, the love, or whatever you were hoping it would bring. What's Page of Pentacles? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. I feel like, yeah, I trust I am always safe and protected. Some of you guys could be protecting a child from someone, maybe from the other parent or from somebody. Capricorn Sun here with the Four of Pentacles. But a lot of you guys, like I said, you could have been holding tightly onto something because it gave you some type of false sense of security. But if something really was for you, you wouldn't have to do so many gymnastics around keeping it. It wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be so disappointing. You're being forced into a new beginning for a reason. Yeah, you wouldn't be going through this time if you was meant to keep something. What's the Ten of Swords? Hold on. Ten of Swords, Gemini Sun. What's the Ten of Swords? Yeah, the Star. Yeah, but you're going to heal from this, Aquarius. This is your energy. This crystal is tanzanite. I am inspired and positive about the future. I feel like somebody needs to not focus on what they're losing or what they have to give up or what they didn't get back, who didn't help them, who, whatever, but focus on just being able to break free from, being able to start over. And that can be hard. Yeah, Five of Swords, I will heal myself. You will get through this. And you're the Star card. You know how to heal yourself, Aquarius. Some of you guys could be going through a painful ending or something. Yeah, this could be something or it was disappointing. Or even if it wasn't painful, you're going through some type of change here. The Star. It's definitely time to pivot. What's the Star? Yeah, we got the Temperance here and the Two of Pentacles. I calmly make the best possible decision. Temperance, I find clarity through calm. Some of y'all could need to drink more water. Okay, Two of Pentacles, Jupiter and Capricorn. But also with the Temperance here and the Two of Pentacles, adaptability and flexibility. And I get it because Aquarius, you're a fixed sign. You're a fixed sign, so... And if you have other fixed placements in your chart, it could be hard for you guys to want to start over once you guys feel comfortable or once you feel safe in something. But sometimes that safe feeling is not even really safety. It's just something that feels familiar. I feel like with time and with careful handling of your emotions, of yourself, of your needs, prioritizing your needs, prioritizing your peace, you will get the clarity, you will get the calmness, you will get the healing that you feel like was robbed or not given to you or not provided for you. Okay, Two of Pentacles is like prioritizing, getting your priorities in order, juggling. You may have a lot on your plate. Yeah, some of y'all could be having to speak out about something that could be public. This could be in court. This could be online. You can have a platform. I feel like whatever you're facing or whatever you're going through, it's like the last bit of the hard part is here. You're going to really be able to start over. Yeah, you're going to have a breakthrough to success. Yep, the World card. Look how beautiful this card is in this deck, the World card. What's the Four of Wands? Don't let anybody come in and try to disturb your peace. Because that's, don't. If you know somebody is unreliable, you know this person is toxic, you know they're abusive, you know they're whatever, why fall into the trap of reacting when they do something again? Why do that to you? Why give something so much of your energy that's already showed you that it's going to be a disappointment? Why invest into something that's not giving you anything emotionally back? Four of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Cups. I welcome new love and trust what it brings. For some of you guys, this could be about a connection. This could be about a relationship. This could be about friends, family. You got new love coming in. Or maybe you were hoping to renew something. Maybe because you guys have a child or kids, or this could be a family member, a friend who's like family. You were hoping. Some of you guys could have gotten into a disagreement with somebody. The Knight of Swords here, May, Taurus, May, Gemini energy. You're being called to choose your battles carefully. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Yeah, Two of Wands. I focus on what I want and make it happen. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys, it's just time to pour back into yourself. You could be needing to re-regulate your nervous system. Because when you've gone through stuff like this, it can really throw off your nervous system. And it can make it hard to see things clearly. If your mind is all wound up and everything is just all chaotic, it's very hard to make clear decisions when you're stressed out. So take your time with the Temperance, the Two of Pentacles. Take your time. Nobody is rushing you. You're only rushing yourself. Take your time. Or don't let nobody come in and rush you. Take your time. Two of Wands. Three of Wands here. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. Yeah, some of you guys could just need to get back into like taking care of your health. You may need to preserve. I'm getting something about self-preservation. Hold on. I'm really getting something heavy about taking your time through this process. Nobody is or can rush you. Okay, a lot of you guys could be manifesting something, manifesting multiple things. Don't let some past situation just keep you just stuck there. And I know that's easier said than done, especially if it's something that feels fresh. Three of Wands, Aries Sun. A lot of you guys have a lot of good things coming in. And with the Ace of Cups, if it's not about like romantic love or a new friend, this could just be you guys loving on yourself, filling up your own cup. It doesn't have to always be about another person. Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. What's the Three of Wands? Yeah, Queen of Swords. I protect what matters to me. A lot of you guys are protecting your peace. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, September, Virgo, September, Libra. A lot of you guys are not playing when it comes to your peace. Some of you guys may have to speak out about something. With the Queen of Swords and the Three of Wands, you guys have the gift of foresight. I think I said in your last reading, you called something before it happened. Like you have the gift of prophecy. If you take your time, Aquarius, and not let yourself get scattered, you can kind of see how things are going to happen before it plays out. So also you're needing to pace yourself. Pace yourself. And the Temperance talks about moderation, time, flexibility, going with the flow. Okay, what's the Temperance? Yeah, Five of Swords. I will heal myself. You will heal from this. Venus in Aquarius, you will heal. You will heal from whatever this is you're going through, Aquarius, or went through. You will heal. Your life is going to look completely different. It's not going to look like the same thing as it was when this situation was going on or before you experienced whatever this was, but you will heal. You will. And it just may take time. Nobody's rushing you and nobody can. Queen of Swords. Five of Wands. I stand my ground and look for peace. A lot of y'all may have to speak out about something. This could either be in court. You may have to face somebody, confront someone, or confront something within yourself. Something about using your voice. And from the Four of Wands to the Five of Wands, you may be anticipating a certain reaction from somebody, or they're anticipating this from you. I feel like you may be anticipating somebody's reaction. This could be a community, a few, like not just one person. With the Four of Wands, could be about community. It could be family, friends, a work thing. It could be the World Wide Web, whoever. I feel like you need to speak out about something, and it may cause a bit of conflict. But you're being called to stand your ground. You're gonna have to really stand your ground with something. Stop worrying about peace. Stop. Some of you guys are you're non-confrontational, or you don't like to, but it makes you passive aggressive. Queen, what's this? Eight of Wands. Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups. What's the the Eight of Wands? Eight of Wands for Aquarius for June. Ooh. Yeah, the Death card, Scorpio. Something is happening fast. Something is changing or ending fast. You or somebody can have Scorpio in their chart. The World card, fixed sign energy. Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. I celebrate life and welcome new energy. Yeah, you guys have a new beginning. Ten of Swords to the Ace of Swords. A clean and fresh chapter is happening in your life. Don't get caught up and stay stuck in the past. Accept something for what it is. You're gonna have no choice but to. If you want to hold on to this, by any means go ahead, but you're gonna be the one to suffer. That's gonna be the consequence here. You can hold on to it for however long you like, or you can hold on to it. You can do whatever you want. You're a grown adult, but you know, I let go and embrace new beginnings. What's the Death card? You could be seeing 555. I feel like something is gonna die or change and end for somebody anyway. Somebody is just like, you know, it's just gonna change anyway. Death card. But the good thing is, it's like when you kill a plant or your garden is messed up, you can always regrow. All you got to do is give it time, and you'll start to see the plants come back to life. You'll start to, you know how many leaves off this plant died and got yellow and nasty, and it's no lie, like 3 or 4 new, like 1, 2, 3, like 4 new leaves just sprouted. I just kept taking care of it, the soil. And the Seven of Pentacles could be about nurturing something so it can grow. Some of you guys are in an environment, whether that environment is where you live, that environment is a home, that environment is how you take care of your body, because your body is an environment. That environment could be your mind. There's something that you are familiar with, whether people, place, or thing, person, place, or thing, a habit that needs to be abandoned so that you can fully nurture something. And I really think it starts with nurturing yourself first. But well, yeah, really. But what's the Death card? Because you need good soil. You need good soil, you need the right environment, you need the right amount of water, the frequency, you know. You need all of that for plants and all these things to thrive. If you overwater something, it's going to die. If you underwater it, it's going to die. Temperance talks about moderation. Okay, what's the Death card? Yeah, the Magician. Virgo, Gemini, citrine energy. I manifest perfectly what I desire. Some of you guys, whatever you've manifested and asked for, that's why you're going through whatever this. It's like saying, okay, I want a partner. I wish I had a relationship that, I wish I was with somebody that makes me feel X, Y, and Z, or I wish I had a relationship like X, Y, and Z. And say you're with somebody that makes you feel the complete opposite. Whether you're married, got kids, dating, living together, what do you think is going to happen to that relationship for this manifestation to come in? It's going to fucking crumble. It's going to crumble fast. When you're clear and you're certain about what you want, you got to understand, like, oh shit, what's crumbling is the opposite of what I've manifested. So okay, this makes sense. There could be a need to shift your perspective. If you said, oh, I don't like the neighborhood I live in. I want to live somewhere where it's this and that. and then you end up, something happens where you have to move, but you're trying to cling on to that house or cling on to that apartment, you're blocking your manifestation by not letting something go or releasing something so that you can make space. You can't have it both ways. And some of y'all could be self-sabotaging or, fear, a scarcity mindset, whatever it is. You cannot have it. You can't hold on to the old and then like, okay, I welcome the new. You got to make a sacrifice. Everything requires a sacrifice. You say, God, I want a better relationship, but the person you're with is shit. You got to give up that relationship, give up that marriage, break up that family dynamic, if there's kids involved, so that you can be open, willing to receive what you've asked for. Okay, I hate the job. I want to make money doing what I love, and then you get fired or laid off, or shit start happening, and you start having, but then or your hours get cut, but then you have more time to focus on your passions. Are you going to sit and dwell on what's going on, or rejoice in, okay, now I have more time. I may have to cut back on certain expenses. I may have to reprioritize my finances. I may have to moderate my spending, but hey, at least I have more time. I may have to even penny pinch or save a bit more or hold back from spending, but at least I have more time to focus on this very thing that I've been complaining about not having time to focus on before. You get what I'm saying? So it's things like that. It's something about polarities and like opposites. What's the Magician? It's like the universe is going to take away one thing so you can have the other thing that you asked for. But are you willing to give up this thing that does not match what you're manifesting? That's what I'm getting. And if you're not ready to give up the thing that you don't want to give up, that's okay. But just understand your manifestations are going to be a bit delayed because of that. And you have to be okay with that. And if you're okay with that, cool. Nobody is rushing you. But just understand. I want y'all to understand the process. Nobody's rushing you. But hopefully this gives somebody clarity about what's going on and why. Magician. Two of Cups. This could be about a relationship. Again, some of you guys, the Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Six of Swords. I know that peaceful times will come, and that happens after the Five of Swords. The Lovers, Gemini energy, Nine of Pentacles, Venus and Virgo, Two of Cups. I am worthy of the deepest kind of love. Some of you guys are with somebody, or you were with somebody that did not match the vibration that you were at or what you wanted. And that's why that relationship, that marriage, that family dynamic, that's why that got broken up. Some of you guys have asked for a father figure, a mother figure for your child that didn't match their biological parent, and that's why they got the F up out of there. Some of you guys have asked for a certain type of friends, and that's why those friends betrayed you. That's why they backstabbed you. That's why you needed to see that, so that you can get away from those people and make space for the new friends, the new connections that are going to match what you've been asking for. Sometimes it requires separation, Nine of Pentacles, individuality, being single, or separating yourself from whoever or whatever. Five of Cups. You could be seeing 222. Libra got 222, so you or somebody can have Libra in their chart. The Seven of Wands in reverse. Mars and Leo, I actively hold true to my values. Some of you guys, something could be disappointing, but it's like if you stay, you're going to be going against your standards and your morals and your integrity. If you leave, at least you make space to receive what it is you really want. Yeah, Nine of Swords, I trust the present moment. And the Queen of Pentacles, I have everything I need to prosper. Hold on. What's the Seven of Wands? The Three of Pentacles. When I show my work, others give support. Yeah, some of you guys were investing in something or someone that you didn't get the feedback, the support that you were hoping for, longing for, or expecting to. And that could have been really disappointing. This could be with friends, family, lovers, co-workers, business partners, whatever. But Page of Wands, I am always open to good news. Again, there's better coming in. Sometimes again, there's just, everybody can't come with you. And sometimes the universe will not bless you if they know that you still have your heart open and willing to give to people that could have been doing all types of things or saying things behind your back, making a fool of you, and you didn't even know. So when those friendships start to get weird, or that person walks out on you, or they do that or do this, it's to make space for what you ask for. It's to make space for what you think you truly deserve. If you got a good partner, a good spouse, and you don't think you deserve that person, when they leave out your life, or when you sabotage it and you get somebody else that comes in that's the opposite, they effed up, they beating on you, they cheating on you, then you know what I'm saying, like, it can go either way. Three of Pentacles, but there's a lesson here. There's a lesson in lowering your standards. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, June Cancer, June Gemini. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. Some of y'all can need to go to grief. Some of y'all can need to go to counseling. Or you could be the counselor. I feel like somebody here could need to go speak with like a grief therapist or psychologist. There could be something that somebody is like really grieving. Some of y'all could have trust issues. What's this Queen of Cups? The Emperor here. Aries energy. I'm making power choices. Yeah, it's you guys following your heart while keeping your standards. You can love some people from a distance. You can say, hey, I'm attracted to this person, or hey, nobody's telling you not to love this person, not to just shut your heart off, but you can say, hey, I love this person, or hey, you know, I'm attracted to them, or I like this, but it's not good for me, so I gotta walk away. Nobody's telling you to shut your heart off. Two of Cups. Page of Wands. I'm always open to good news, but you got something better coming in. The High Priestess. My intuition guides me to the truth. The Lovers here. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Two of Swords, Chariot. I will go forward with confidence. Whatever I decide, I trust the outcome. Somebody needs to trust their intuition. The High Priestess. My intuition guides me to the truth. And the Lover. Trust my knowing and make a commitment. So either you're going to commit to yourself and commit to what you know you deserve, or you're going to commit to a person who's not giving you the opposite. You're going to choose a better partner, or the better partner, or the better job, the better path, the better friends, whatever. Self-care message for Aquarius for June. Connect with Earth, number 13. Some of y'all need to go out and be in nature. Go spend time in the woods or something. What else? I read. And we got connect with crystals and ancestors, and spend time with good friends. Dance. Do a burning bowl ritual. Write some things down and burn it so you can let it go. Spend time in water. Drink more water. It'll help with your intuition. Aromatherapy, a dream journal, you know, make something with your hands. It's a lot of things I feel like you guys can do to help shift the energy. Just choose what resonates with you. Beauty ritual number 5. Somebody could be born on the 5th, or in something about May. But do something that's gonna make you feel good about yourself. When you feel good, some of you guys could be into makeup, nails. You can do that professionally, or you just may need to do your makeup a little more often. You may need to get dressed up and dolled up, go out, dance. I have something about dancing your sacral chakra, like just, what's this Emperor here? And the Knight of Pentacles. I deserve financial security. Virgo, Leo. I feel like, yeah, and we got the Fool here again. I'm going to leave it. The Fool is here twice. Okay. I feel like a lot of you guys, when it comes to your emotions, you're learning how to keep your heart open, but be in control of your feelings. Not suppress your feelings, but you're not making illogical decisions because you feel away in a moment. You get what I'm saying? And some of you guys have Yeah, a lot of y'all are becoming more. You're standing on business with something, and you're not budging. You're learning how to rely on yourself. You're learning how to be able to depend on yourself. You know, when we let ourselves down by choosing partners, by doing things that go against our integrity, go against our standards, we're letting ourselves down. So we're not just getting betrayed by the person or people who betray us, but we get betrayed by ourselves first, and then people second. And that's why it hurts so much. So just remember, don't be hard on yourself, but when you going into situations, you can keep your heart open, but don't forget to evaluate and don't forget to ask yourself questions. Like, what is this? Is this going to be something mutual? Do I know deep down I want more than this? Can this person meet me where I'm at? Are they emotionally available? Am I emotionally available? The Emperor talks about responsibility, and the Knight of Pentacles. It's about somebody here could be a good father figure, or you could be a good mother figure. Some of you guys could be single parents, or you have a father figure that's going to be coming in. Like, say you have a child and they don't have a good father, you have a father figure that's going to be coming in, but you're going to have to let go of this other person. And that's for those of you where like your children don't have their father, like their father passed away or they're just a deadbeat. But and for those of you that you know your kids, you have a decent co-parenting relationship, you're gonna have somebody come in that you're gonna be able to rely on them. They're gonna be reliable, dependable. They're gonna stand on business. They're gonna say what they mean and mean what they say. Or this is you. You need to learn how to say what you mean and mean what you say to yourself. You don't have to, there's nothing, nobody's asking you to prove nothing to nobody, but to yourself. You know, so this was your reading, Aquarius. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.